friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. In today's video, I'm going to be chatting about Kaleidos Makeup's new Apple collection, as well as swatching all 16 of the lip clays. I'm also so excited because this video is actually sponsored by Kaleidos, and if you know me at all, you know how much I love Kaleidos so much. So when they reached out to me wanting to do a partnered video chatting about the lip clays, I was so pumped. I've been wearing all of these so often. I'm fairly certain I've worn all of these at least once in a video. I love the lip clays so much. I've chatted about them multiple times. I'm just very excited to dive in and give you a very thorough video about all of them. Kaleidos is such a cool indie brand. They have such amazing, innovative packaging, color stories, products. I love their eyeshadows so much. Speaking of which, I did use the Flower Punk palette for my look today. I didn't film it, but I did do just a very simple look. Oh, I just love this palette so much. I actually named this as my favorite palette in my top 10 eyeshadow palettes video a couple months ago. I just love this. This is such a beautiful color story. But basically what I did was I took Peach Soju and just smudged that all over my lid and crease on the top just to have a very cute muted pink moment. And then on the lower lash line, I smudged Earthship on the outer half and then blended it out with Golden Age just to give that very chartreusey, olivey kind of look. I also packed a little bit of Sun Gazer, the shimmer, across the lower lash as well to give a little extra sparkle. And then I used stained glass in my inner corner just to bring in more of that pink from my lid. And then of course topped it with a big winged liner as I like to do and called it a day. A nice simple but bold look. This palette is going to pair perfectly with literally all of these lip clays and I'm really excited about showing you. I also used the Space Age Prophecy highlight. Such a good one. It's such a beautiful dimensional multi-chrome highlight. I love this one. Before we hop into chatting about the collection and doing all of the swatches, I did want to mention that Kaleidos on their Instagram is going to be asking all of their followers which collections they want to see on sale for Black Friday. If I have any information by the time this video goes up, I will have it in the description box. But in the meantime, I encourage you to go over to their Instagram and pay attention for when they're asking for your opinion on what you would want to see discounted. I will of course have their Instagram, their website, and their YouTube channel in my description box, so go check them out. Kaleidos, I can't thank you enough for wanting to partner with me. This is such a big deal. I am so excited to be doing this with you. So basically, they've come out with 16 lip clays at this point, 4 sets of 4, and 8 of them are part of the Apple collection. In the Apple collection, as well as the 8 lip clays, the 2 sets of 4 includes the Apple Glaze Lip Mask. I love this so much. It is so wonderful. It has such a lovely raspberry fragrance. I use this all the time. This one and their original agave lip mask. I just love them. They're my favorite lip masks ever, and you can actually even use these to help remove your liquid lipstick, which I will show you during the swatches. It's so nourishing and so comfortable. I love this lip mask. Honestly, I want them to release more lip clays because I'm hoping they'll also continue releasing more lip masks and different fragrances. That would make me so happy. So now let's chat about the lip clays. They are in the prettiest components. Each collection has kind of their own color to them. They're so pretty and cute. Again, another reason why I want to see them release more is because I want to see the other kind of colors and themes they create. These lip clays are such an innovative formula. They are a cream to powder, so they go on feeling very creamy liquidy, but then they dry down to a powder. They're such a soft feeling, very pillowy, very cloud-like, and they're also transfer free. I will show you. Nice and transfer free. I love these so much. Honestly, I forget I'm wearing these all the time. I'll put one on, even a dark one like this, and I completely forget it's there. It's just so lightweight. It almost just feels like I have a lip treatment on, in the sense that it just feels soft. It doesn't feel dry or cracky or crumbly or heavy. They are so lightweight and I adore this formula. I truly have nothing else like it in my collection. They did such a good job nailing a very unique concept. And even when I do wear a lip like this all day, again, even the dark ones, they don't ever get crumbly on me personally. They stay very smooth, very soft. They stay until I want to take them off. The only time I really ever get transfer is if I'm eating like a very greasy pizza or if I were to rub very viciously on my lips, but just doing my normal day-to-day things, it's not really gonna go anywhere unless you're messy about it. So inside the component, the wand looks like this. It has this super pointy, precise tip, and it has this well in the inside to help hold product. I love this kind of a wand. It's actually my favorite wand for liquid lipsticks. I'm gonna get into more on how to apply them once we actually get into the swatches. The pre-made bundles you can buy for $35, but you can also create your own bundle with any 4 that you want in whatever tin you want. I'll pop a little picture of all the different tin options on the screen here. You can make your own pre-made tin of 4 for $36, and you can also now buy them individually individually for $12, which is really exciting because I know some of you are super interested in the colors, but you didn't want to commit to an entire bundle. Now you can just pick and choose the ones you want, which is so cool, especially now that they have so many shades available. So now, without further ado, let's just hop in and move into these swatches. I will show you how I apply them, how I take them off, and also just about the wand and more of like the component itself. Alright, so let's hop in with these swatches. I'm gonna first start with the Mercy bundle, which is the bundle with the cute lavender packaging from the Apple collection. The shade that I'm gonna be going in first with is Wild Apple. What I like to do is just make sure I have plenty of product on the brush, and then I just kind of go back and forth, making sure I have good coverage, and I just follow my lip line. I find that I really don't need more than one swipe with this particular product. Even for both lips, I just kind of flip the brush over, and then I have plenty more product to work with over here. When you're applying this, I don't recommend building up the product because sometimes that can make it get a little bit thick and cakey. I personally don't need more than one swipe, and I don't think most people will. It's a very pliable product, and once you have it on, you can kind of move it around to cover your lips. It's so nice. And then once it's been sitting on for about 30 seconds, it'll be nice and dry and transfer proof. Shall I prove it to you? Clean glass. Love it. And I love this Wild Apple shade. It's kind of like a muted berry fuchsia. It's a very unique color in my collection. I really, really like this. Next up, we have Mercury Wave, which is one of the most unique shades that they have come out with. It is such a cool grayy mauve-y color. It's the perfect balance of mauve and purple and gray. This complements a lot of different skin tones. I feel like it's not your typical grayy kind of color. It's so unique and so beautiful. If you're someone who has black hair or colors your hair really any shade of purple, this is gonna look so bomb on you, but I'm telling you, this will look bomb on most of you. Next up, we have the shade Bear. This is one of my favorite neutrals they've come out with. This is the perfect My Lips But Better shade in my opinion. It's kind of like a neutral with a slightly pink undertone. It's so beautiful, so flattering. This goes with anything that I want to wear. Honestly, I got to the point where I was wearing this too much recently that I had to kind of force myself to stop just to switch it up and give variety, but I love this one. This is such a good go-to neutral. And last in the Mercy collection, we have Pink Moon. This is such a cute, kind of muted pink. This is such a cute petal pink. It's still a little on the muted side. It's not crazy bright for me, but it's less berry than Wild Apple that I swatched at the beginning. I love this color. I actually wore this when I did my Coraline look for Halloween. I think it's such a cute pink, and I really enjoy this one. And that rounds it out for the Mercy collection. Let's move on to the Trophy collection. Alright, kicking off the Trophy collection with this hot, bright, amazing shade. This one is called Fiamma. It is such a cute candy apple red with a little hint of pink. It's so bright, but it's not like a neon. Sometimes when things get a little too neon on the lips, I'm not super comfortable with it, but this still hones it in just enough to where I feel bold and comfortable in this and I don't feel weird. This is so cute. If you are a bright blonde, I would love to see this on you because it would look so fire. I think this particular shade is gonna suit like every complexion. It's so cool. I'm so excited about the Trophy collection. This is for sure my favorite part of the lip glaze. All right, on to the next. Let's play with the shade Rubino. I think this is the one I'm gonna wear all day, actually. I'm feeling this color today. I just love this shade so much. It is the perfect kind of blackened, bloody red, very burgundy, a nice deep burgundy, brown undertones. I love this. It is like the perfect bloody plasma red. This is my favorite kind of shade to wear if I want to feel very vampy and fierce, but I don't necessarily want to commit to a black. I love this kind of a color, and it's also going to be so cute all fall and winter. Next up, we have Queen of the Night. This is one of my absolute favorites ever. It's so beautiful. It's a deep amethyst purple. It has a little bit of warmth to it, so it's not like a super cool tone purple. I love this. It's so rich. It reminds me of a potion. If you're into spooky, grungy shades like I am, you will love this. This is another one that, again, is gonna look bomb all through fall and winter. I love this shade. And rounding out the rest of the Trophy collection is the shade Scorpion Fruit, another favorite. I wore this shade so much in October. It is such a beautiful pitch black, and it doesn't ever lean greenish or anything weird like that. I've had black lipsticks in the past that can tend to lean a little green or gray, and this one doesn't do that. It's just the perfect pitch black that I'm telling you is gonna look good on everyone. I know black lipstick can be intimidating, but please try it at least once in your life. It looks so pretty on everyone. Not only does it obviously look a little edgy and alternative, but it can also complement a glam look really nicely and look really classy. So that's it for the trophy collection, and that's it for the Apple collection in general. I love those two sets they came out with. Let's move on to the original two sets now. Moving on to the Sandcastle collection, this is their neutral line, and I really like this one. I think all of the shades are super pretty and they complement a lot of different people. I like that they all have a totally different undertone, which you will soon see. This first one's called Adobe. It's kind of like a peachy pink, but it leans a little on the cool tone side. I really love pairing this with a vibrant or even dark, just blue smoky eye, something very bold, very blue. I love pairing colors like this with blues. You already know I always go for like a lighter neutral with blue looks, and this one is one of my favorites for that. Really quick, I just wanted to take Adobe by itself and pair it next to Bear from the Mercy collection, just because separate I feel like they do look similar, but next to each other you can see they're vastly different undertones. Moving on to the shade Dune, I really like this color. It's kind of a cool toned dusty rose. And I know I've already mentioned obviously that I love the lip clays in general, but I really like the lip clays when it comes to the neutrals because it just makes my lips look so diffused and pretty and pillowy on my face. That was like one of the weirdest sentences I've ever said, but I really like this shade and I love the neutral line. Next up in the Sandcastle collection is Terra. And if you know me at all, you know how much I love a burnt terracotta lip. It has that orange undertone when it's not bright orange. It's such a pretty grungy color. This is gonna go perfect with all the grungy tones that I like, the olive greens, the mustard yellows, even just the browns. I love this kind of a color, and this is another color that's gonna suit a lot of people. I adore this kind of a shade. And lastly, rounding out the Sandcastle collection, this is the shade Sienna. It's such a pretty kind of warm toned chestnut brown. I really like this kind of a neutral going into this time of year as well with fall and winter. It's such a cozy shade. I use the term cozy to describe this kind of a color. It's just warm and yummy, and it goes with all the other warm, yummy colors that I'm gonna be wearing. I love this kind of a color. And I love the Sandcastle collection. I feel like just seeing them in a picture, you just see, oh, it's just 4 neutrals. But I like them because they're all vastly different neutrals, totally different undertones. So there's gonna be something for everyone within that set or something to complement a specific look you're trying to do. I love that they're all totally different vibes. So yeah, let's move on to the final set. So starting off the Flora Noir collection, which is my second favorite collection they've done. This is the shade Cactus Flower. It is a bright neon fuchsia. I'll be honest, it's the shade that I'm probably least likely to wear out of all of these just because I don't wear bright hot pinks very often. However, I do like pairing this kind of a shade with a very dark black smoky eye. I think that combination is so cute. And once in a while I do get the urge to wear a bright pink, and this is a very fun one. So really quick, I did just want to pair Cactus Flower that I'm currently wearing with Fiamma from the Trophy collection, just because again, I feel like from a distance they kind of do look similar, but Cactus Flower is much more pink. The Fiamma one has more red, and I do feel like Fiamma is a bit brighter even though it doesn't have as much pink. Next up is another one of my all-time favorites. I just wore this maybe a week or two ago. I love this shade. This is in the shade Agave. It is such an intense, deep teal, and depending on what I wear on my eyes, sometimes it leans a little more blue, sometimes it leans a little more green. It is such a unique color. I love this shade, and even though it is obviously colorful, it's literally teal on my lips. I feel like it's a wearable teal. I don't know how to explain it. I think it's just because it's more on the darker, grungy side. I love this, and this is another one where I know it's gonna scare a lot of you. I think it would look bomb on most of you. It's such a fun color, and it's such a confidence boost having a bold shade like this. And just for the heck of it, let's do another water test since I haven't done one with this collection yet. Nice and clean. We love to see it. Next up in the Flora Noir collection, we have Mahogany. This is another favorite of mine. It's such a beautiful, deep, woody brown. It's so warm and cozy. Again, that cozy term. It reminds me of a teddy bear. It's such a good shade again for fall and winter. I love a brown lip, and I will die on the hill that everybody looks good in a brown lip. Please try it if you haven't. I know black can be scary, so at least try a dark brown. It's so beautiful, and you will thank me later. And last up in the Flora Noir collection, we have the shade Dahlia. This is such a beautiful kind of dark, cool tone maroon. I feel like it's bright and muted at the same time. I love this shade of a red. This is the kind of red that makes your teeth look really nice. I love this kind of a color. And I also wanted to again pair Dahlia that I'm currently wearing with Rubino from the Trophy collection, just because again from a distance they can kind of give off that same vibe. But as you can see, Dahlia is brighter and a little lighter than Rubino. So different vibes going on here, totally different reds. And then just so you can see everything laid out together in order, we have Wild Apple, Mercury Wave, Bear, Pink Moon, Fiamma, Rubino, Queen of the Night, Scorpion Fruit, Adobe, Dune, Terra, Sienna, Cactus Flower, Agave, Mahogany, and Dahlia. I'm now going to quickly just show you how the lip mask will actually help remove your liquid lipstick. I just love this mask. It's so nourishing and comfortable. I literally wear this every single time I do my makeup and also before I go to bed. So I just kind of rub it across my lips just to get it covered on the product. And then I have a little microfiber towel here. And I'm just gonna quickly scoot it away. And what's great about this formula too, the lip mask and the lip glaze, is since they aren't drying and they have a very moisturizing aspect to them, my lips don't feel dry and cakey after. If there was ever a lip product to do 16 lip swatches with, this is the one to do it with. All right, and we have circled back around. I hope you enjoyed my video. I hope it was helpful for you. I hope the comparison swatches and seeing everything laid out and seeing everything applied helped you make a decision if you were curious about any of these lipsticks. Again, I can't stress it enough. They are one of my favorite liquid lip formulas. You already know that if you've been here before. I've talked about these so many times. I love them so much. I love that cream to powder formula. It is so innovative. I love that it doesn't transfer or feel crumbly throughout the day. I love just kind of the effect that it has, where it has just kind of this very cloud-like and pillowy effect. I don't know how to explain it, but that's the best word I have for you. These are so cool, and I'm so excited that I got to do this video sharing them with you. Just another reminder to please go over to Kaleidos Instagram. They are gonna be asking you for your opinion on what you wanna see discounted for Black Friday, so please go let your voice be heard. And Kaleidos, a huge thank you again for working with me on this video. I am so thrilled that I got to do this, and I'm so excited that I got to work with you. I would love to hear from you all. Which of these lip clays is your favorite? Do you have a bundle that you vibe the most with? If I had to pick a bundle I vibe the most with, it's probably the Trophy bundle with the dark purple and the black and the dark red. It's just all good things. I love that bundle, but they're all so cute. I would also love to know if you have any of these already. Let me know what your favorite shades are. Let me know which shades you want to pick up. I want to chat with you down below. If you made it to the end of this video, leave me some cloud emojis. These are the cloud lip clays, and if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps my channel out a lot. And if you're not already, you can follow me on my other socials. You can join the battybean fam. I am battybean on everything. I post every day on Instagram, and I'm pretty active on TikTok and Twitter as well. And if you want, you can subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. I post most days over here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.